Hello, dearies. Good evening, dear friends. Welcome to my channel, the Judy TV show. I talk about marriage and marriage-related trending issues, and I am Judith. Friends, one of the trending ones is the internet fight, the fight of the month between Blessing CEO and Blessing CEO and IVD on one side, and then Tosin on the other side. The story has it on the internet that they attended Toyin Abraham's movie premiere. I wouldn't know the name of the movie. And then Tosin was already seated with his friends and all that. And then Blessing now came in with IVD and all that. And then Blessing now walked up to him, excused him that he wanted to see him. And then he now, I think he said, according to him, because he did a video thereafter, maybe he was like, what is it? He said, yes, I want to see you. So he now followed her, as in there was, okay, you go first. No, you go first and all that. Eventually, I think the Blessing now, led, and then he now followed. And they got to a point. I wouldn't know whether it was the IVD. He said now started warning him, you don't know me, you don't want to see my reaction, blah 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 blah. I think he now said, okay, what is the problem? What is that? Blessing now came and then went physical about it and all that. That is lying about him. You should stop talking about him on the social media and so on and so forth. And then Blessing really went physical about it because the video that I saw, IVD was now trying to hold her. Okay, and I think other people now intervened and everything, and Tosin now went back to his seat and everything, and then the situation was now arrested. I wouldn't know how the rest of evening now went. First of all, both of you should apologize to the person that invited you. I mean, to Toyin Abraham. Both of you should apologize to her, okay, for coming to rubbish her program. Because if she hadn't invited the people, if you had issues, you guys should have sorted it out. Or okay, come and meet me in so and so place, and let's fight or whatever. Not when somebody now invited you, then you now decided to try to mess up the person's event. I don't think that is proper. So, Toyin Abraham deserves an apology from both of you. Having said that, as usual, Tosin, when he was saying that on his channel, he did a video on that where he was saying that Blessing is losing it, fast losing it. He kept on doing small thing, he will laugh, he's just, whoa, this thing, he will just laugh and do his Voila. And Blessing on the other side, apparently people, started bashing her and everything. So she now, she too came and made a video and now said that in fact, all through the video, she was calling Tosin, referring to her as a girl. I wouldn't know why. Because Tosin is I had to find out, say, is Tosin a boy, a girl? I be a man, I be girl. Anyways, Blessing now said that she doesn't have a problem with anybody talking about her on the social media, but what she has a problem with is somebody lying against her. That was the offense of Tosin. Blessing, to be honest, yes, somebody lying against you is the wrong thing, okay? It's not a good thing. But Blessing, you have also lied against some people. I recall when you were fighting with, Basboing with Saida Bodge. You said something nasty about her boobs. Saida Bodge didn't come to fight you. And when you said that Tosin is lying against you, you didn't say what he said. That is a lie. You didn't say that. You just said that he lied against you. And if he lied against you and you felt offended, what happens to you going to court? What happened to you, writing to the police so that the police can invite him and then, warn him? Or even your lawyers writing him to warn him instead of going physical. Supposing you had hit that guy and that guy falls down there and then that is there and gone. What would have happened? God forbid. What would have happened? You would have gone in for it. Okay, look at the man that the IVD. I have nothing against you, but I don't know you personally. I don't know him personally. Okay, I did a video a long time when he lost his wife and everything, but the IVD that you went to a function with and you are fighting another man, that he will not be the one that will be holding you. You don't know that this kind of a thing will speak volumes in the future between you and this man. Tomorrow something might happen now. Maybe you fight his brother or even him, and he will remind you of this event. As far as you're concerned, you're showing love, that you love him, or that you don't want to take nonsense about him. Maybe what Tosin said has to do with IVD or something, because I can't think of any other thing that will make you. When you and what is her name, Izzy Ogbede, was doing your basbos, there was practically nothing that you guys didn't say. Calling yourself Olosho, how you started in Italy, did. Nobody fought anybody, even though she's not based in the country. But for maybe this guy, what he said about has to do with IVD, and you came all out and you decided to fight. How responsible is that? Could you not have gone to the court? Could your lawyers not have written him to warn him to desist from talking about you? Could you not have involved the police? Probably to arrest him and then bring him to the station and then now tell him, look, this is it, this is it, we'll have a report against you, this is it, this is it. Which one is better than going physical? A lady, I can imagine how well dressed you are with your weave on, with your nice makeup and everything, and you now came and you started fighting publicly because of it. That is before IVD to now be the one that will be holding you. Because according to Tosin, he said that IVD first of all told him that you don't know who I am, something like don't talk about me again, otherwise you see the other side of me, something like that. How has it come to that? Is that how you people are going to do this marriage, fighting whoever? There are people that have been dragged on this, of which you are part of it. May Doche, for instance, has been dragged and dragged, of which you have been part of it, that you dragged her. Have you seen her fight anybody? The much that can happen is that you involve your lawyer to write the person and tell the person, no, this you are crossing the boundaries. Don't lie against this person. This is a lie. Or invite the person over. I thought that should have been more civil and more responsible way to handle it than this fight. But the point I'm trying to make out here is that, look, this IVD that you're going all out to show that you love by fighting like this, I pray it doesn't, work against you tomorrow. Because if anything comes up between both of you, he will remind you of this. He will remind you of this. And don't forget that your children are watching. I think you have two. Blessing has two boys. Yes, I think. And IVD have, I think, 5 children. Those children are watching. This is not the best way to go about it. You should be more matured about this relationship, knowing that you have children there, from both sides that are aware that both of you are coming together. So whatever thing you are doing now should be more of coming from a more matured way of handling things. What I expected, to be honest, is you get your lawyers to write in. You know him, all of you are in that Lagos, just let your lawyers write him, okay? Disease from talking about our client or so and so and so, you said the da, then he will know. If he now crosses his boundary, if he now continues telling that particular lies or formulating things that are not true or that you didn't put out on social media, then you can sue him. It is much more like it than now going physical like that. And the video was just there. IVD was struggling to put, and you are trying to prove that, look, oh, I know they here waiting me, this, that. No, sis, I think you got it wrong here. I can't remember the name that Ethiopia they called it, and other people they are now giving IVD a name he shouldn't be answering, which is not fair. The very man that you're trying to protect, the very man that you're trying to prove to us that you love and that you have respect for. People are now beginning to call him names. And then what do you? How many people will you now fight? Just how many? Like easy that is outside the country. You now fly to UK to go and fight out there. By the time you return, another person probably that is in Italy will say something. Then you go and fight. No, now since it doesn't work like that. Honestly, it doesn't work like that. Please concentrate on building this relationship. You guys are good together, the way I see it. Okay, concentrate on building this relationship, and then you have younger ones. I mean, offsprings that to bring up together. So you concentrate on doing that. Please try as much as possible to avoid this kind of a physical combat. It's not necessary. It doesn't define you as a strong being at all. It doesn't. Look aside that board with all the things both of you said to each other. Was there any physical assault? She will sit on her own and talk her own. You will sit on your own and talk your own. And by now, at least the whole thing has ended. Nobody's now talking to each other and all that. So, guys, I saw this and I was like, no, 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 Blessing, I don't think this is right. This way you handle this particular one, I don't think it's right, okay? And then Tosin was just saying that anything you put out there on social media that he'll talk about it. And he's right. Anything that is there on social media, anybody can talk about it. But the one that is wrong is that something that you didn't put out or something that is not true. Somebody will now say, no, no, that is crossing the boundaries. But once you put out something there, somebody can talk about it, somebody can analyze it. That's how it is. You have also been doing that lesson. So I don't know how this now turned out to be a challenge. Though, because you didn't mention what the lies he said he told about you or about IVD, you didn't mention that, okay? But by all means, please try as much as possible not to be going physical about this kind of a thing. It doesn't because you can hit somebody, just a slap, and somebody will just fall down there and then they're gone, and then you begin to talk another story. Oh, I didn't know, but the person is gone. It becomes a manslaughter case and all that. So, guys, I saw that and I was like, no, no, no. I think this is not the right way to go about this. This is just my opinion about it. Let me know yours on the comment section so that we'll have a conversation around that. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so very much, friends. Bye for now, dear.